Some women say they're savage, but they've got the attitude of a 3. And I ain't talking about looks. Some women say they're 10, but they've got the attitude of a 3. And I ain't talking about looks. It all started one afternoon, 2:57 p.m. 2009. I was sitting in the middle of a group. A friend of mine had invited a couple of his female friends over for lunch and a chat. And we started talking about different things. The conversation shifted to relationships, and one of the women asked, "How do you guys rate yourselves?" She was a 10. She said she was a 10, and I thought it was very interesting. And then one of the other women asked, "How do you guys rate yourselves?" I said, "We don't." She said, "What do you mean you don't?" I said, "We don't. We don't rate ourselves." "But what if you did? What if you had to?" I said, "But we don't have to, and we don't rate ourselves." She said, "But what if you had to?" I said, "But we don't." She said, "Well, what do you rate me?" And that's when I said, "Some women say they're 7s, but they got the attitude of a 3. And I ain't talking about looks. So some women say they're 10s, but they got the attitude of a 3. And I ain't talking about looks. So I thought about it for a while, then I told her, "I don't think you." She said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I don't know you." She said, "But you just met me." And I said, "Yes, I just met you. And all I know about you is that you don't have a problem telling people that you're a 10. And I don't think that that's something that you should tell me. I think that's something that I should tell you. I think that's something that I should figure out for myself. I think that you should do things that make me think that you're a 10. I don't think that you should tell me, and I definitely don't think you should tell me when I just met you. You see, when you do that, it kind of comes off like you're trying to convince me of something. But if you have to convince me of something, it means that I'm not convinced. And if I'm not convinced, then I don't see how you're a 10. Some women say they're 7s, but they got the attitude of a 3. And I ain't talking about looks. Some women say they're 10s, but they got the attitude of a 3. And I ain't talking about looks. And this other girl that was in the group, she said she was a 7, but she didn't come off like she was a 7. And I told her, "You see, the reason I think that you're a 7 is because you said you're a 7. And when you say you're a 7, I have to take that into account. Because you know you better than I do. You know you better than I ever will. And then you tell me that you're a 7, I have to take that into account. You see, in my eyes, the 10. You don't need to tell me that you're a 10, because she's a 10 in everything she does. Her everything, she's a 10. Her attitude is a 10. Her aura is a 10. Yeah, yeah. Her energy is a 10. Everything about her is a 10. But the one thing that's not a 10 about her is the way she talks about herself. You see, a 10, she doesn't tell me she's a 10. I I tell her she's a 10, but when a woman tells me that she's a 10, in my mind, she's no longer a 10, because the 10 doesn't have to tell me. And when you tell me you're a 7, I have to take that into account, because if you're telling me you're a 7, you're not the 10. And if you're not the 10, then you are the 3. And I told her, I said, I don't know you well enough to rate you, but what I do know is that I can rate you as a 10. I have to rate you as a 3, because the 10 would never say she's a 10. And the 7 has already told me that she's a 7, so you have to be the 3. And then the other girl, the girl who told me she was a 7, she just looked at me and she had this face. Hey!